Hello, my wonderful people of God. Down at day, I greet you all specially. When I see this, the Falanas versus Nigeria Vdm'S, that is what I'm going to title this vlog this morning. I'll call it the Falanas versus the Nigeria Vdm'S, because at this time right now we have so many Vdm'S in Nigeria, and they are not. They are so free, you know. They are not scared of anyone. They come on social media to say their opinion on how they feel about this Falana versus them or versus the Nigeria Vdm'S. Firstly, I want to personally appeal to the Falanas. You know, they say the wisdom of an elder, even when a child climb the tallest Iroko tree, right? That it will never be able to see what the elder sees when he sits on the ordinary floor, on the floor, let me put it that way. And one thing I also want to point out is this. You know, in our society, in that Nigeria that we all come from, right? The rich want to always keep you down. The rich will not want you to talk about them, whether they are wrong. No, they don't want you to correct their wrongs. They always want you to bow to them. They always want you to see them as your God. They always want you to feel lesser to them and their children. They want to carry that, and they want to continue with that notion, with that narrative. Even when they don't enter 6 feet, they want you to continuously bow to their children. You are daddy Falana. You are daddy to a lot of us. A lot of my generation know the good work you have done for Nigeria. Yes, a lot of my generation knows that. And I want to use this opportunity to say, at this time, because of the good name and everything that you have done for Nigeria in the past, because the Bible even talks and says there is season and time for everything. I am not saying that your time has passed, sir, but what I am saying as an elder statesman at this time, for everything you have fought for Nigerian and West Africa, that you've told us. Now you tell us, sir. Let me still use allege. That you've allegedly told us in every opportune interview of yours that I've seen. I want you, sir, to be a mentor to VDM. To all these Nigeria VDMs that you want to prove a thing to. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You have made your name for yourself. You are a son. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. Like I always tell my mother, I used to tell my mother and my mother-in-law, I would say, where you are going is closer to where you are coming from. I think I can conveniently say that anybody above 50, 60, where they are going is closer to where they are coming from. Sir, let me put that allegedly because I don't wish you any evil. Allegedly, where you are going now is closer to where you are coming from. So you want to make peace with men and God. You don't want to use one thing. They say now one shit, then they spoil nyash. You don't want to use whether VDM defamed you or defame you. You don't want to use that one thing to spoil your good deeds, to spoil your name, because Nigerians are not seeing everything you've done in the past right now. They are seeing the fact that corruption is a bug. Corruption in Nigeria is kokoro. Let me speak the way Nigeria, my fellow Nigeria go understand. Corruption is a kokoro that has been trickling down for the past 20 years now. And it continues to grow, to get worse by the day. So Nigerians don't want to have that anymore. Nigerians don't see anything where somebody good that you did yesterday. They want to see the good that you are doing right now. because of the inflation, because of the way things are going right now in Nigeria, because of the way the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, because of the way people are dying because they don't have money to buy ordinary cards to go to see a doctor in the general hospital. St. Falana, the path you want to trend, I want to appeal to you. Please, not because you are scared of the Nigeria Vdm'S, no. But because you want to be an elder. You want to be a mentor that will continue to mentor Nigerians that are growing up to be activists. Look, you are an activist that has fought for Nigeria. Vdm might not be an activist. He said he's not an activist, that is a social media police that is policing the corruption in Nigeria. You should mentor him. At this time, we don't even have young people that are activists. You find out that all these Nigeria celebrities that call themselves activists, they are not activists. They are just there to better themselves and to chop for their belly, to live this flamboyantly fake life. I can always say, Bobrisky is not the problem. Vdm is not the problem. The Falanas are not the problem. The problem is that kokoro. The problem is that bug that has been trickling down for almost 20 years now. I am here. I'm saying it. Where I have told this story, and I continue to tell this story to anybody that cares to listen. When my sister passed in the US and I was taking her to Nigeria, the Ministry of Health, the guy that was there, it's not the minister, I'm not accusing the minister. Whoever that was there at the time was the idiot. We had to bribe him for him to give us the document that we needed, that the minister signed. We did not bribe the minister. No. My cousin had to bribe the guy, whoever that person is. But people will blame the minister's office. You see what I'm saying? That is why I said this kokoro has trickled down to the bottom. This kokoro of corruption. So if anybody wants to talk now, they will call the minister or the head of the controller of prison, or they will always call the head, because they are the head. They are supposed to see to all these things. When they call out the head of an agency, it doesn't mean that it is that head of the agency that takes the bribe. It is those people under them that are spoiling that agency. So let me not deviate. So Sir Falana, see now, your age group that fought for Nigeria, a lot of them are in their 60s and 70s. 50 down. Who today is the activist that is fighting for Nigeria? Nobody. We do not have any activists fighting for Nigeria and the less privileged like you, St. Falana, did. So like right now, the only person that Nigeria sees, because they feel that your time have come and gone, for the fact that you are still fighting for Nigeria and Africa country. That's how Nigerians feel right now. They don't see you as their freedom fighter. Now they see Vdm as the person that is fighting corruption. Even when he hasn't even taken a step, he's just using his platform to voice it out. So I don't think it is best for you to fight the 21st activist that is coming up. Vdm might not see himself as that, but a lot of Nigerians and non-Nigerians see him as the activist of our time. They see him as the Nelson Mandela of Nigeria. Because you find out that all the things where Vdm they fight for, they are valid. Now, very few, when they're going to give themselves basketballs like Blessed CEO and himself, you say those ones are just show. That one is, I call that show. But most of the things that it comes out and use this platform to talk on, they are valid points. So, Sir Falana, on listening to this, your video, it says a lot. But, sir, I will want you, I'm going to post that video separately because this video is getting too long. I want you to, please, because all these lawyers that are coming out to defend you, they are not even activists. They have not even done 1/3 of what Vdm is doing. So VDM should be somebody that you coach. You should be his mentor. Even without him coming to you. As an Edo man, even me, we be Edo woman, we are stubborn. We are born stubborn. You no go see any Edo person when no stubborn. Whether they are wrong or right, they will want to prove that they are right. I'm not saying VDM is wrong. No, I'm not saying it's wrong. But one thing with an Edo man is that you cannot intimidate them. So I'm still going to appeal. I'm still calling this my video appealing to the Falanas against the Nigeria Vdm'S. And also another thing I want to point out is the fact that I do not support the threat that San Falanas said is getting from the Nigeria Vdm'S. But the fact still remains that these Nigeria Vdm'S, they are not smiling with the politicians. They are not smiling or happy with anybody, whether me, you, VDM, that will come out and start to support these billionaires or these Nigeria politicians that continue to suppress them. No, they are not laughing. They are not smiling. You say, make we go school, we go school. No jobs. No work. So you think they are laughing? People used to make mockery of VDM saying no go school. VDM is an educated man. He might not be a lawyer, but he still know a left from a right. So the Falanas are not Nigeria problem. Bobrisky, that one don't know a left from a right. He don't know say himself, he get mental health issue. For a grown man to they say he won't begin dressed like a woman, that are mental health issues. Please share this video, my people. This video is going to be, this VDM, Falana, and Bobrisky is going to be long. But let us all stand as one this time and try to get it right for our beautiful Nigeria and the Nigeria people. Please share and subscribe. My name is Patience, and this is Patience Vlogs.